or that are on my TBR. Hold on a second. Hello and welcome to Dark Side of the Library. I always forget to do this. I apologize. So today we're going to be talking about tarot cards, oracle decks. It's one of our favorite things to talk about. Quite frankly, it's fun. So first and foremost, if you are on our Amazon live shop right now, you'll see in the front of our carousel we have a ton of electronics. So you can flip through those. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'd love to answer them. So we have the Logitech not Logitech, Elgato camera, and the Logitech mic is also what we use. But we're going to be we're actually going to be talking about the decks. And if you have questions, please ask. So first and foremost, we are going to talk about one that is on super sale right now. It is 40% off. This is the Tarot of the Divine. This is by Yoshi Yoshitani. This is one of my favorite decks. By the way, I was trying to get I have a multicolor light thing going, ring light, and I'm hoping you can kind of see it. I'm not sure. So that's why it's like a little darker. I'm kind of tempted to turn my light off and then just have the multicolor effect. But anyway, okay, so we're going to be looking at Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. It is such a beautiful, awesome tarot deck. So first, here is the actual book. It's teal. You can see here we have all of our cards listed. We get not full color photos, but we do get color photos. We have the name of the card, the myth, and here's a short description of the myth, upright and reversal reading. So I forgot to explain. This deck is about, it mixes myths, folk tales from around the world, and tarot, which is really cool. So you'll see myths from everywhere. Egypt, we have China, Russia, Mongolia, Polynesia, places in Africa, places in America. There's just a ton of cool stuff in here. I like that everybody gets, like, at least every continent gets some sort of spotlight. So let's look at the actual deck. Here's the box. It opens up like a cute little treasure chest. And here are the back of the cards. A beautiful teal color. I love this. Super nice. If you like myths, by the way, you can click through this link if you are on our Amazon shop. And there is her book, which is called Beneath the Moon, which goes in deeper detail about each myth that each card represents. So it's a very fun book. I do have it. I should actually live stream with it more often. All right, so here's some card examples. These are bright, vibrant, amazing tarot cards. The art style is very unique. It almost has like a storybook feel. I really like that too. Ace of Cups. It's one of my favorites. I love this card. It's so pretty. 10 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Ooh, I love the tortoise. The world on the tortoise's back. 5 of Wands. Of course, the 10 of Coins. Very cool. Let's do a few more of these so you get a gist. Ace of Coins. Lots of coins. I keep getting those. I guess that's a good thing, right? The Wheel of Fortune. The Anansi brothers. A Chariot. And then the Devil. This is actually one of my favorite cards too. There's a few in here that I'm like, I love you. These are so cool. So this is a beautiful tarot deck. And the holiday season is coming up. And honestly, lots of people love tarot cards. This is such a great gift option. Most tarot cards can be. So we're going to feature a lot of really fun ones like pop culture. Here's a Buffy one, for example, that would make a really cool gift for any Buffy witch person in your life. So this one was a great gift for me because I love mythology and folk tales, and I love tarot decks. So this is the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. It is 40% off. $11.95. It's a beautiful tarot deck. It really, really is. And you can get the book along with it to get more stories and an expanded myth. So check that out too if you click through the link. Speaking of Buffy, we're going to go right into Buffy. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Love the Buffy tarot card deck. So this is by Inside Editions. They do a lot of cool pop culture stuff. So you'll see Marvel, DC, Buffy, of course. We have a Hocus Pocus one, Disney. So if you like those things, check out this brand of tarot card decks. There's more than just tarot cards and oracle decks, but they've got a lot of really fun stuff on there. So here's the Buffy book as I drop it. I hope that wasn't too loud. Here we go. So the Minor Arcana has a small little photo. You'll see a upright and reversed reading. And then the Major Arcana, you'll get a full spread photo, a tiny description of the cards, and then an upright and reversal reading. It's really cute. This is 35% off right now. Holy moly. $18. That's a steal for this. So with Inside Editions, they do a really good job where they will, like, everything is thematic to the cards. So these are Buffy cards. We have scythes as a suit. Of course, we have chalices. Of course, there's stakes. And then I think we still keep pentacles as well. So you can see they change the suits depending on what kind of card or deck you have. And then they also have a spread for each sort of deck too. So A World Without Shrimp, that's a Buffy thing. We have here 5x5. And then, oh, there's one more in here. Hold on, let me get to it. Okay, Prophecy Girl. So all Inside Editions cards are going to be like that, where they have cool different readings, different minor arcana. Let me show you the cards themselves. Here's the back. Vibrant, fun, bright pink and purple. Here we have the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, Scythe. So you'll notice if you are a super Buffy fan, these are different scenes and, of course, characters from the show. I love that they've taken actual scenes from the show, though. It reminds me that I have to rewatch Buffy, to be perfectly honest. It's been a while. I got to change my screen here. Okay, here's another one. Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. We have, oh, cute. Two of Chalices. King of Pentacles. Some of these scenes I've forgotten, so I'm kind of, yeah. And some of these minor characters, which I think is really cool too, that they've showcased as many characters from the show as possible. Let's see. Let's do a few more of these major arcana. We have Temperance, the Tower. This is great. This is such a good idea. The Star. And then, of course, the Moon. So definitely check this one out. It's a really, again, great gift. All of these are. This is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot card deck. It comes with a guidebook. Really beautiful tarot cards. I love the design. They did such a good job with the box and the cards and the suits. It's just really, really fun. I'll show you the box. Here it is. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Super cool. So I know this isn't a tarot card, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. You see these fun little lights here. Halloween is right around the corner. And I know that I've been kind of slacking on my decorations. So I'm kind of grateful that I picked these up. These are battery operated lights. Take 3 AA batteries. There's a switch tab here. And you just turn it on. Oh, it's bright, bright orange. But these are really fun. They're easy. You can put them on a mantle, around your door frame. I put this one just kind of around my bookshelf. There's so many ways of using these, and you can use them for all kinds of Halloweens. Just replace the batteries, you know, that sort of thing. So I wanted to present this to you because it's fairly cheap, $8.99. And you can kind of get a little decorative, at least this year, with some of these Halloween things. I know some decorations are so expensive, but this is affordable. So check these ones out. You can click through, and there's other things too, like bats, skeletons, you know, all kinds of creepy things. So check that out. The next tarot card deck that I want to showcase today, I always show all three of the seasons of the witch together, just so you get the essence of all of them, because they are kind of designed in a similar way, but they have very distinct differences. That sounds kind of dumb. I'm sorry. That sounded like really elementary. Okay. Here is the seasons of the witch. I have Beltane, Mabon, and Samhain. So I'm missing Yule, which is green. So you notice that the shiny bits are different colors. So I think they're trying to do a full rainbow, and I love rainbows, so I'm really excited. I'm missing Yule. Imbolc is coming out in a month, which is a brand new tarot card deck. So I think they're going to do all of the Year of the Wheel holidays. But these are the three I have. You'll notice too, so they all feature just like a different lady on the cover, similar art style, like kind of this watercolor gouache, beautiful and whimsical, but they're all thematic for whatever holiday. So let me talk about Beltane first. This one is on sale for 37% off. So you can get it now, and then when Beltane does come around the corner, because time goes by so fast, it's nuts. Beltane will be literally around the corner. It's $15.63. So this one focuses more on like bees, renewal, fun energy. All of the cards have a beautiful side foil. This one's gold because the font is also gold. So you'll know, I mean, like Mabon here, it's going to be an orange foil. You'll also notice on the back of each of these cards, there's going to be a moon and then a fun symbol that is like around the moon. It's pretty cool. So let me go through these cards real fast, and then I'll go through the guidebook. I'll show you the pretty stuff first. Here is the bee, and you can see, so one of the reasons why I personally like oracle cards over tarot cards, they're both great, but sometimes oracle cards are nice if you have the time and you're sitting there and you have like a question. You can keep asking questions because you see this text on the very bottom. It'll kind of vaguely answer something, and you just can keep drawing a card, ask more questions, and just keep doing a long reading. So that's kind of why I like oracle decks personally. Here is honey, kind of creepy. We have milk and butter. So if you are watching over on our YouTube channel or Facebook or wherever, and you are interested in the Seasons of the Witch tarot card decks, make sure to check out our Amazon Live channel, which is down here. You'll see a carousel down there because I'm live streaming, and you'll be able to click through. It's really easy. And they are coming out with more Seasons of the Witch things. It's a really cool series of oracle decks. Earth Worship, let's see. We have Inner Power. This one's a cool card. We also have Love Spell. Let me go a little further. Fire Festival, because like Beltane is about renewal, kind of like a phoenix rising up. We have Flower Crown, and then one more, we have Goat. So what makes Beltane different from Mabon or the Samhain Oracle decks really comes down to this. It's really cool. So we have different Beltane spreads. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing somebody. Here we go. Sager. Hey, are these free reads? I mean, I can do a read for you, but I am not a psychic. I do not proclaim to be, but I'm happy to do one for you. It'll be a little awkward, but I'll do it. I've done it before. So just let me know if you do. But again, I am not a psychic. I don't proclaim to be. All right. So we have Beltane card spreads here too. They're all thematic to Beltane. So Beltane, it has like the Maypole spread for shifting perspectives, Flower Crown for clarifying in difficult times. And all of the questions down below are all sort of thematic to Beltane. Usually Beltane and summer and spring are more outside exterior stuff. You're not doing as much inner work, but more like how you contribute to the world around you. So I love that we get questions and spreads that are basically those. So that's my spiel about Beltane. My other spiels will be less. So let me show you guys the Samhain deck, because Samhain is literally in a couple weeks. So hooray. You know, I like kind of the Wicca holidays just because there's so many more, it seems like. And I wish we could just celebrate all the time. At least, you know, twice during every single season would be bomb. Here we go. So this one is pretty popular. This one's the Seasons of the Witch Samhain. You can see already this feels way more spooky than our Beltane because we are literally on polar opposites of the wheel here. Here we go. So you'll see the sides of the cards are red, which is very cool. I really dig it. I got to add one. So let me talk to you about the spreads real fast. Here we have the Samhain spread, which most of the time when you're thinking about Samhain and that sort of thing, it's going to be more about inner like shadow work, inner stuff. So we have Reclaiming My Power spread, Spiritual Counsel spread, which says connecting with my guides, a Graveyard spread, which is a transition spread. And then all the questions again are more Samhain oriented versus the Beltane. So, and you'll see inside too, you get a full spread picture with extra details all lined up for you. It's a cool deck. So let me show you the cards. I'm still getting over being sick. This is the longest sickness. It's so stupid. Okay, here we go. Banshee, we're starting off strong and creepy. I love it. We have Rooted. So you can tell, dark, ominous. The Elements. We have Frog. Is there even a frog? Okay, there is a frog in here. I was like, where is it? We have Graveyard. This is a really, really interesting deck. It's not my favorite one out of the series, but it's definitely top 3. I know that sounds dumb because I only have 3 of these, but I've seen most of the other decks because there's a couple coming out. We have Haunted. Okay, I would say it's my second most favorite one. Voices. Wolf. And then I'll do 2 more. And then we'll move on to the Mabon deck because that one is my favorite one. This one's Healer. I can't show that one because of nudity. We have All Hallows Eve, which is in a couple weeks. Hooray. That'll be fun. So if you are looking for a shadow work kind of deck, or if you're looking for something more Samhain oriented, this one is definitely for you. 'Tis the season for Samhain. Check that one out. We also have the last of the Seasons of the Witch that I have so far. Again, I pre-ordered. So Imbolc has its own deck coming out in November. So stay tuned. Make sure to follow, subscribe. Then you'll be notified of anytime we do go live. I will be going through that deck as well. So if you are like, I don't know if I want the Imbolc deck because it's so close to Yule, you can check it out with me. So make sure to follow, subscribe on Amazon or YouTube. Then you'll be notified. All right, here we go. Mabon, my favorite. If you are into cottagecore at all, this is the deck for you. So this one is 13% off. 2116. It just came out, so it's a little more expensive because it's newer. So here we have our Mabon spreads: Molasses spread, Darkness Falls, Maple Tree spread. It's so cute. Okay, so we're gonna show you the actual cards because you get the gist of everything. Here's the back. We got crows. Who doesn't love a crow? Okay, so we have Cacao. Oh, did I show you the shine? It's very orange. I am in love with it. We have Coming of Darkness. You'll notice that like a lot of the reds, yellows, and oranges in this particular, in a lot of the art in this really pop, and there's a lot of deep browns, blues, and greens alongside. It's really, really gorgeous. Falling Leaves, that's the cover of it. We have Campfire. This one, Elderberries. Getting ready for that 6th season. Gotta have elderberries. We have Straw Bale. This is St. John's Wort and Marigold. This is a cute one. We also have Shape Shifting. Very beautiful card. Sorry, I did not mean to. My mic is right here, so I'm like trying. I'll do 2 more. Scarecrow. These are adorable. I love the sunflowers. And then, oh, the owl. Root Vegetables. So these are really awesome. I highly recommend, especially if you are like a little witchy, you should definitely check out the Seasons of the Witch, as I block it, the Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks. You can get whatever holiday you prefer. I mean, honestly, I love Samhain the best, like holiday-wise, but as far as the Oracle decks go, I'm definitely a huge fan of this Mabon deck. So I like the messages, the different readings you can have. You can collect them all, and it's not going to get boring. They're not the same Oracle deck. They're not going over the same things. They're very different. So hold on. I am struggling with this box. The Seasons of the Witch, the Mabon deck. It's very cool, very cottagecore, whimsical, and a hint of darkness. It's perfect. So we're moving on. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I don't have this planner with me, but let me just tell you, it's been helping me. You can probably tell I have some ADHD problems. This has been a really awesome journal. It not only has you can start whenever, which is really nice. You don't need to start in January. You can make your months, your calendars, whatever. But one thing that is very cool is that has in the beginning a way of planning your goals for your year. Just letting you know that. So go ahead, check it out. It's pretty straightforward on the Amazon site. I apologize. I did not bring it with my live stream. It's behind me. I'm not going to go grab it. But anyway, check that out if you are looking for a planner. It's pretty large and you can start whenever during the year. And it's kind of beautiful. Like it's got shiny edges. It's kind of leather bound, so it's fun. Okay, next tarot card. Tarot. We're done with Oracle. We're not totally done, but you know. Okay, so we have the Diablo tarot card deck. This one's cool. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about the Diablo game. Please don't come at me. The Diablo game died for me, but this tarot card deck is very cool. So here we go. We open it up. It's like a little chest. You'll see we have I love their guidebook. I'm not going to lie. So this guidebook is really cool how they laid it out. You get kind of not a full spread, but a decent size on the edge of these cards. I have to be really careful and censor some of these because, of course, it's Diablo. It's going to have blood and gore and all that fun stuff. So I have to take it a little slow. You'll see here we have an upright reading and a reversal reading for all of the cards and a beautiful photo with it. Here we see the back of the cards. Oh, you can see my rainbow light. Anyway, so this one's 13% off. To be perfectly honest with you, I actually like these as art. So I haven't really used these much for actual readings just because these are very large cards. They're hard to handle. They're really difficult to shuffle, and I don't want to bend them too much. So I really like the idea of just displaying them. They're really beautifully done. So I'll show you a few of them here. We have the 6 of Swords. You'll notice that it's the same font as Diablo, and I love the shiny red edge and border. Here, oh, that's not an exciting card. Here is this card, excuse me, we have this card. Bloody. Not too bad, though. I can't share that one. We have the Ace of Wands. The Hierophant. Oh, my goodness. I have glasses on, but for some reason, I still struggle with reading. We have 10 of Pentacles. Here's one. So you can tell these are beautifully crafted. A lot of the characters are from the Diablo series, and especially the newer series, the Diablo 4. Some of the scenes as well. There are a few featured characters from like the second and third games, but I would say it focuses more on the last game. I'm guessing that's Deckard Cain. We have this creepy little monster, 6 of Wands. And I'll do a few more here before we end this particular tarot card deck. 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands. And then let's find a cool, Death. Death. What a great card. So that is the Diablo tarot card deck. Very cool. This would make an amazing gift too. And I've heard a lot of people talk about getting sleeves and putting the cards in these sleeves and putting them on display. You can get like a really large sheet and cover your wall with them. It's a really, really nice, well crafted and thought out. Let me put this away super fast. Our next one we're going to talk about is Hocus Pocus, which is really popular, especially this time of year. Plus, it would make a really amazing gift for any of your loved ones that love, Halloween, but Disney-ish Halloween, especially Hocus Pocus. So here it is. It's very cute. So here we go. This is also by Insight Editions. We talked about that a little bit when we were going over the Buffy cards. So here is the guidebook. You'll see we have different suits that are associated with Hocus Pocus. So we have potions. I think we have pumpkins, candles, and then I know we have lightning, I think. Yes, we have lightning. Those are our 2 suits. And then for the major arcana cards, we get a full color spread. We get upright, reversed. Here's a basic reading of the cards. Very cute. Let's go over it. So here are the back of the cards. It's more like a violety purple. I think my light is being deceptive. Crap, I should have changed it to regular lighting. Sorry. Okay, so here's the back. I like the inside. That's hilarious. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pumpkins. We have the Queen of Candles. Potions, of course. And we already showed you the Magician. Let's show you the King of Potions. If you are watching over on YouTube or Facebook, make sure to check in at the Amazon page, which is right here in this banner. You'll see these cards in a carousel, and it'll be easier to at least find some of the stuff that I'm talking about, so that you don't have to like remember, oh, what did she talk about? It was like a Hocus Pocus thing. So yeah, check us out there. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you are watching. We'd love to see you. And then you'll be notified at any time we go live or upload a video. Here's some candles. Let's get some characters. Where are you? Page of Candles. Here we go. I love her dress and the art is so awesome. King of Pumpkins. Suspension. The Bullies. Oh my gosh. We have the 6 or 4 of Lightning. Excuse me. Still getting over being sick. We have Queen of Pumpkins. I love that dress. Ace of Potions. I love the hand. Oh my gosh. How about we'll do 3 more. We'll see what we get. Queen of Lightning. I love the pumpkin cards. I really love how each one has like different carvings. They're super cute. Aw, 5 of Lightning. Poor baby. So check these out. These are 29% off right now, $17.73. Pretty good for these cards. And this is I love giving people gifts that they will use over and over again, or they don't want to get rid of. And I feel like tarot cards are one of those things, especially if they do, of course, use tarot cards. It's just one of those things where it's like they're going to use it, they're going to love it and appreciate it. Whereas, like, I don't know, sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in like, oh crap, I got to buy somebody a present. And then you just kind of buy them like I don't know. I don't know how to describe this very well, but anyway, I love tarot cards as an option because it's like a lifelong present people can go to and they'll appreciate, and it gives them insight, etc. So this is Hocus Pocus, the tarot deck and guidebook. Let's move on. We have this. Oh, this one's really fun too. Okay, so where are you? Here we go. This is a fun oracle deck. This one was one I received in the mail. I didn't realize, like, I wouldn't have ordered this on my own just because, like, I like the art, but it's not really my style necessarily. I wasn't necessarily drawn to it, but this has ended up being one of my favorite single pull decks. So here we go. So what the whole thing is that we have for me, I would pull a card. I ask a question. Usually it would be what kind of lesson, what are some things that I should learn from today? Something along those lines, just like a very overarching question. So this deck does not tell you how to feel, what to do. It's very loose in its interpretation. So you can see we only have so many pages. You have to analyze each card and see what kind of symbols, how each character looks, what, is there more yellow coloring, blue, and you analyze all of these aspects of the card and kind of create your own interpretation with a very, very small amount of guidance from this book. So you'll see we have like bee, butterfly, broom, hat, pointy hats, houses, keys. There's mushrooms. There's all kinds of stuff. So I'll show you guys what the card looks like and try to give you an example. Maybe I'll do my own daily read because I think I probably need one. So you can see the colors and how they all symbolize specific things. It's actually very cool. I like this because sometimes oracle decks and tarot cards can just be too wordy and they tell you how to feel. And it's like, don't tell me how to feel. Anyway, here's the back of the cards. They have a shiny, it's not quite gold. It's almost like a rose. No, it is gold. It almost looks like a rose gold in some light. It's kind of cute. It reminds me of like a little grandma picnic blanket. It's very precious. Okay, so I will show you some cards and then I'll do my single daily read for myself just so you Oh, hello, William Cooper. That was an excellent reading, even though it had nothing to do with me and wasn't a reading. Still profoundly insightful. Also gorgeous. I love tarot. You're welcome. Yeah, so I'm going to do a single read for myself, which will probably be like, what lesson should I learn today? Or what are some things that, messages that I need to receive? Just really loose. And I know some people are like, that's cheating. I don't care. These are just reading tools. They're just ways of like helping you figure out what you need. So anyway, I'm going to do that with this deck so that I can show you and help you understand what I mean about this deck because it's so interesting. You'll see on the very, very bottom, we do have like a brief little sentence that describes each card, but it doesn't tell you everything, which is kind of nice. And you can see these characters, the colors are so much fun. These, I think, are done with color pencil. So I really like, just from an artistic standpoint, it's really stunning. So if you like kind of more whimsical fairy people kind, aesthetic, this is definitely the Oracle deck for you. So I'm going to do a single card read right now, and I'm going to have to be fast just because, I don't want you guys sitting here watching me with my eyes closed and thinking about what lessons do I need to learn today. So hopefully we'll find something pretty fast. I think, hold on. I'm just going to pull this one. It's what it is. Okay. So what lessons did I need? Small trials, annoyance. I see every situation with love. That is actually kind of funny considering how today has been going for me. So here's what you would do with this particular tarot card deck or oracle deck. We see that the character is facing me. She has an interesting deck of cards sleeve. As you can see, there's a fox here. She's got this card eyeball mask thingy. There's a bird here. Her hair is flowing. So taking some of those elements that are in here, I'm going to analyze with this guide here, and I'll show you more on that. So let me find fox. I'm not going to do the whole thing just because we have so many other cards to go through. But for instance, we have fox here. Oops. So it says shape-shifting walks between worlds, escaping a tricky situation. So there's a fox featured here. She is not wearing a hat, but let's see if there's cards. Are there cards? I don't see cards. Are there coins? She's got weird sleeves. There's eyeballs galore. So maybe eyes would be one that I need to look up. Are there eyes? This one might be difficult. I might actually need to sit down with it. No, I think I do. Wild. Okay, is there a bird? Sparrow? Shoes. Red. She's wearing red shoes. That means parties, fun, excitement, and invitations. Weird. I am not seeing. She's got a starry shirt. Divine positive advancement. Turning point. Dreams come true. So this one's kind of hard. Sometimes you do have to sit with each card and kind of connect all of these symbols that are on the card to create whatever meaning, whatever works for you. That's kind of why I like this deck, because everybody's different. And for me, to be honest, tarot cards are more of like a mindfulness exercise where you get to kind of explore some of those thoughts that you might have. And tarot cards just ask you questions back so you can think further on it yourself. That's why I wouldn't want a tarot deck that's like, you're just feeling really sad today and you need to go eat some potato chips and lay in bed, that kind of thing. Anyway. Oh, I forgot my other stuff. So we're just going to move on to the tarot card decks. That's fine. This one's really cool. I'm excited to show you because Halloween is right around the corner. So this is the Halloween Oracle. This is by Stacey DeMarco. This one's awesome. This was gifted to me. Okay, another thing, I would never have bought this for myself, but it ended up being such an interesting tarot oracle deck. Hi, Alan. Nice to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. So this one's really fun because it talks about the history of Halloween, just the different aspects of Halloween. Every card has some sort of association and history. There's a lot of context. And then it talks about the meaning of the cards. So let me explain this better. I'm going to move to not skeleton. Let's do joy. So here we have a description. It says, besides the who of a not so scary trick-or-treating ghost on Halloween evening, one of the most common sounds you will hear during Halloween is sounds of laughter. So there is so much joy at Halloween, and it can be one of the most fun nights of the year. So it breaks down why this card is associated with Halloween and trick-or-treating and that kind of thing. And then it talks about what this card actually means associated with whatever question or thing that you are asking. So that is applied to all things. The cauldron, of course, is going to have a deeper history, and it's really cool. But another fun thing about this oracle deck is that you can use this as a divination deck. So it's a way to connect to your ancestors if you wanted to, which was really fun. I've never done divination, except I did it one time with this deck, and I'm very skeptical. I'm not lying. And it was really interesting to sit with this particular deck and follow these exercises and see if I could do any divination. And I was pretty, I don't know, I was impressed. It kind of shocked me. I was like, I kind of dig this. So in the veil is thinnest during Halloween. Anyway, let's look at these actual cards here. I'll get off my soapbox. William says, you asked about lesson. Perhaps the eyes signify insight. Oh my God, that makes actual sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. The fox and the woman are aligned. I bet the eyes can see everything but the fox. Oh, but the fox. I like this. Don't apologize for the back seat. I like getting other people's interpretations because in a way it does help, because if it lines up with what you're trying to think. I didn't even think about that whole thing with the eyes and the characters lining up with each other. Oh, I like that. You didn't have too many words. I have too many words. Okay, here's the cards. I'm too many wording. So we have the lamp. So apparently something I learned from this tarot card deck is that back in the day, or at least what you were supposed to do during Halloween time, is you're supposed to light a lamp to guide your spirits or ancestors who have passed to welcome them in, to give them a guiding light. It's kind of similar to Dia de Muertos, where you've got all the candles and the ofrendas, offerings to your ancestors. So very, very similar. We have a mummy. Of course, we have a witch. So all of these cards have a lot of fun history associated with them. It's an oddly fun oracle deck. Very obviously festive, perfect for Halloween time. Speaking of Lady de los Muertos, the Death's Head Moth, the Skull of Light. We have a lot of different kinds of skulls here, the underworld. So this also, according to Greek mythology and during Halloween time, was the time that Persephone went down to her husband Hades. That's why it's getting cold. Poor Demeter. We have the Hearth, Scrying, and Dawn. I won't show you the scary spider photo, but it's honestly one of my favorite cards. It's a really beautiful spider. So if you love Halloween, and if you want to try some divination, if you want to learn about Halloween history while you're doing your oracle reading, I highly, highly recommend this Halloween oracle deck. It is really cool. It's fun. It's interesting. It's not one I would have picked up ordinarily. It's only $21.76 on Amazon right now. It's pretty sweet. So check that out. My next one, I never buy a tarot card deck that I am not excited about. I guess that's a fair assessment. This next one is great if you are an author, a writer, if you like playing D&D campaigns, if you're a DM, that sort of thing. This is called the Citadel. It's a fantasy oracle deck. So it's very cool. The illustrations are simple but beautiful. Lots of shine, even on the cards. The box is wild and the cards are kind of wacky. You can use this as a writing tool. So you can create characters with it. You can create destinations using this oracle deck. There's a lot of ways of using this. I did a huge tarot reading. I'm trying to remember. It was like a 20 card reading. It's basically building your citadel, like your own inner citadel, where you have different groups of people that describe or that are supposed to represent different facets of your life, like the community, your inner healing, that kind of thing. And then you build your own citadel. What does your temple look like? What's your sword and shield? It's pretty cool, actually. But you can also do this with writing. So here's what the guidebook looks like. It's very large because we get a full page photo of every single card. You can do a single card reading with this as well, but it tells you here's our different readings. We have the court, the academy. Here is, we can do in-game fortune telling with this, which I haven't done yet, which would be super fun. You can build an encounter, which would be really great for D&D campaigns, or even if you wanted to create some sort of conflict in a book and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. You might find it very surprising. You know, you might draw a card and then it might end up being one of the main characters in your story, but you never would have gotten there without, you know, getting some random card inspiration. So we have a way of doing the court, the academy for different readings. You can build a location. So if you are also writing or creating a campaign, you can do that. So let me show you the cards themselves. They're really beautiful, but it's a cool deck just because it can be used for more than tarot readings, or oracle readings. You can use it for writing, world building, so many fun ways of doing this in-game fortune telling. I mean, that's cool. Okay, so we have the tailor. You can see the hands and the scissors, the shiny leaves, super pretty. The thief, the shepherd, and yes, they are all characters, or they could be characters. We have the founder, the merchant, the witch, of course. Pretty cards, very bold. The vengeance. And here's something to note. On the very bottom here, it says the catalyst, radical change, taking control, and then you would do the reverse. You get a pretty detailed, I'll pull this up. Don't you love this? The painter with the paintbrush, but then there's like the rose left over. Super cool. The warrior, the runaway, the gambler. So let me flip to one real fast so you can kind of get a gist. We have, let's do the merchant. So in the very top, it says coins change hands. So it creates a scene for you. Like, what is the merchant doing? Who is this merchant? And then it says here, you've got plenty to offer both yourself and other people. And sometimes it's beneficial to remind yourself exactly what you've got in stock. So all of these are very thematic to the merchant. Then there's the reversed reading, which you can also apply to up here. But this sets the tone for the character, the setting, you know, where it's at. So many ways of using this particular tarot or oracle deck. It's a cool one. I highly recommend it. I've honestly, it's one of my newer oracle decks that I've used. I probably the most. I have some oracle decks that I've had since I was 10. So they are sacred, and I usually use those ones just because that's what I've used forever. So sometimes it's hard for me, at least, to integrate the newer tarot cards or oracle decks into my like reading, because I don't do it a ton. I'd love to. So I always go to the older ones, but considering how new this one is, I've done a lot of readings with this one just because it's a lot of fun. You can do a lot of cool things with it. And it sparks a lot of creativity. So this is the Citadel. It's a fantasy oracle. Check out Fez Inkwright. They've done other stuff too that's not oracle decks. They've created a really fun botanical book that you should check out that they've illustrated. Okay, I'm done with my rambling on that one. Oh, Alan has a famous joke. A magician went to a fish market, and one of the fishermen told the magician, pick a cod, any cod. Oh my God, pick a cod. Is that Boston, New York? It's definitely on the east. Pick a cod. That's funny. I like that. Okay, so here's one that's really cute. I apologize. It's not super serial. It's adorable, and I can't help it. It's one of my favorite ones. It makes me feel happy. This is the Kawaii Tarot. Oh, William says that is amazing on levels this chat box can't cover and would be a word salad bar. Oh, thank you. I actually feel a bit lost in a maze. In a good way. I'm glad I made you feel lost in a maze in a good way. Hopefully, you'll find your way out of the maze, feeling more enlightened today. So here we have this really cute Kawaii tarot card deck. It has chunky animals and cute little just scenes. This is really great for beginner tarot card readers. So especially kids. This is definitely a kid-friendly tarot card deck. So there are no reversal or upright. It just is what it is. So it presents a gentler, not so harsh reality. So like the Tower card, it's not telling you blatantly like, well, your life is crumbling before your eyes. Good luck. It's way more, approachable with this particular deck. So here we go. We have the back of the cards. You can see they're pretty cute with all the space, moons, stars. I'll go through this one really quick. I promise. Not everybody wants to see cute animals, I guess. What a shame. We have the moon. Judgment. Look at this chunky unicorn. We have, this is the Queen of Wands. This one's so, oh my God. This is adorable. Nine of Wands. Poor panda. Page of Coins. How can you not love this? It features, I swear, like almost every animal you can imagine. This is the Three of Cups. The Hermit. So cute. We have Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Oh my God. Oh, King of Swords. Let's see. Oh, this bunny is adorable. See, I want to share all of these cards because they're very, very cute. So if you are looking for kind of a beginner, adorable tarot card deck, I highly recommend this one. It is great. I don't know anybody who doesn't love precious animals, but it's fun. I know this is the tarot card deck that I'm going to use when I first introduce this to my niece because it's just adorable. Once she gets to that stage where you're trying to do light as a feather, stiff as a board, because that's fun. All right. My last one that I'll share with you is the Page of Swords. A mighty llama. Or is it an alpaca? It might be an alpaca. All right. So that is the Kawaii tarot card deck. Very cute. Very approachable. Fantastic guidebook too. Just simple. It doesn't complicate things. And in addition to that, you can use this with a horoscope guide. So if you wanted to incorporate some horoscope readings and stuff with this particular deck, you can. There's a guide in the very back that helps with that. Okay, next up, let's do the Women of Myth. This one is really beautiful. So here we have the Women of Myth, the Oracle deck, and I literally just spaced on the artist, and I feel ashamed because I actually follow this artist, and they're amazing. I bet you I will find them. I will find them. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I have to find them. It's going to drive me nuts. Sorry, I'm putting this on a big pause because I have to remember. Oh my God. Oh, crap. Oh no, I can't remember and I'm not skimming very well. Okay, we're going to just talk about it real fast. So, beautiful art. I promise I will hopefully remember who did the art. There's a book that also goes along with this that goes in depth of all of the myths. So it only covers goddesses, heroines, and monstresses from mythology from all around the world. Here is what the guidebook looks like. You'll see there's some color coordination here. We have around the card itself, these darker cards are technically the monstresses. We also have here these purpley cards. Those are heroines. And then gold is the goddess cards. You'll see Pele, she's a goddess. She means the eruption. And here is volatility, impulsive, adaptability. It also says here her story is very brief, the Hawaiian goddess Pele. We have the card meaning and her advice. So that's pretty sweet. What's the difference? So for like card meaning, it says this card represents a confrontation or that it's time to make a decision. Weigh your options without being impulsive or reckless, then make a choice. Her advice, though, is do your words align with your actions? What about the words of other people and their own actions? If there's a discomfort, a blow up might be forthcoming. Pele asks if you're ready for that kind of confrontation. So that is the difference. Let's look at these cards featuring some amazing characters. We have Atalanta, Pershta, who I am very excited to draw myself during Christmas time. Atargatis, beautiful, the original mermaid. I almost said mermaid myth. Mermaid, or OG mermaid. Oh, I can't even pronounce that, but I love whatever this creature is. What is that? I can't even tell. That's wild looking. It's adorable. I'm weird. I don't know why. We have Maeve, the Challenger. I believe this is from Celtic mythology. I could be wrong. La Llorona. I just love these illustrations. We have the Deer Woman. Let's see. Oh no, I don't know how to pronounce this either. Shashurhazade? Shashurazade. I'm going to have to look this up. Another reason why I do like this particular Oracle deck is because, oh my gosh, we have another dad joke person here. My brother-in-law, a retired farmer, collects antique tractors. He has hold on, this is the longest joke. Okay. My brother-in-law, a retired farmer, collects antique tractors. He has an entire barn full of them. Absolutely amazing. Not even any room to walk, and all in perfect working order. He confided in me the other day what his worst fear is. A barn fire, I asked. No, not at all. I'm afraid that when I am gone, my wife will sell all my tractors for what I told her I paid for them. Okay, I like that. That's funny. Oh, God. Okay, and then William Cooper over on YouTube says, nice. Everything is even more magical than normal. I have wonderful taste. Thank you. Farewell and wisely and with integrity, like the Pele card. These are amazing. Thank you, and I hope you come back, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in today. All right, so oh, yeah, this is somebody. Okay, what was I even saying? I can't even remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. I love these cards. I mean, like the illustrations, the messages are all beautiful, but I really love that it's a learning opportunity. So some of these characters I've never even heard of before, or I might have heard of them, but I've never actually researched their myths or their significance either. And it's just a really great opportunity to just kind of learn about different cultures, different stories. And it's just really exciting because they do feature so many, I mean, even the creatures. Actually, honestly, the monstresses are my favorite. Oh, come on. I thought we were so good. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I apologize. Oh, yeah, I should probably do the other thing too. Well, okay. I thought that was all fixed. It's been a while. Okay, so I love that it's a way to research different cultures and myths. And just even like Mulan, for instance. I know the Disney Mulan story, but now I can learn more about the Mulan story. But I think I was saying that the monstresses were the ones that I was the most excited to learn about just because they are so fun. They're usually like part of something, like that was water or the waves, or some of them are like actual dirt. It's just really fun. All right, I'll show a few more of these. I want to show some more monsters actually. Medusa, that's one that I know a lot of people have been really excited to learn more about, but yeah, that one's been really fun. Hello, Chester. I mean, it's not a surprise. We've actually been doing so well over here live streaming. We haven't had any moderation issues. And then all of a sudden, of course, the holiday season ramping up, it's bound to happen. It's whatever. We have Kitsune, another fun monster from Japanese mythology. And I'll do one more. This one is wild. I need to figure out where this is from. Aisha Candicha. It looks really cool. Let me find it, actually, because I'd be curious. And it actually gives me the opportunity to see. These are actually, okay, perfect. These are in alphabetical order, too, which is really handy because I wouldn't be able to find everything. This is Arabic mythology, actually. So this is from ancient Arabic. Very cool. That is crazy. I love that. I might have to do that. Thank you, Amazon follower, for the follow. And hello, Jessica. Thanks for coming in today. Okay, so I get all distracted. I love mythology and folktales. My teachers used to say I chicken walk. They're not wrong. I do. So, the Woman of Myth, beautiful oracle deck. It's fun if you are into like goddess work and stuff like that. You can kind of if that's something that you do, you can like tune into that. And but it's just a really cool, amazing, and beautifully illustrated oracle deck. So the next one, oh, did I grab that one? Yes. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's called the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle. This one's great for the spooky season. It's the spooky season, says Jessica. Do you know why jack-o'-lanterns are a Halloween tradition? Have you heard the story? No, but you can share the story. I'd love to hear the story. I do know. So I was just talking about the Halloween oracle. Where did you go? I just had, oh, it's right here in my face. So the Halloween oracle does talk about all the different Halloween symbols and stuff. And one of them was the lantern. And I learned that the lantern is there to help guide spirits to your doorstep. So like ancient ancestors, similar to like Dia de Muertos, which is very cool. But I don't know anything about the actual jack-o'-lanterns. That'd be a cool story to share. Okay, so while she's typing that up, let me share with you the Deep, Dark, Dangerous Oracle. This one's fun. This one is specifically for shadow work. So if you are somebody that is trying to pursue that, this would be a cool guide. This is by the same person. Oh my God, I never connected that together. So the Halloween Oracle is the same. Stacy DeMarco does both of them. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. That's funny. So let's see. Jessica said, so there was this dude named Jack. Long story short, he can't go to heaven or heck, so he wandered the earth, stealing souls in a jack-o'-lantern. And we make jack-o'-lanterns to scare away Jack of the lantern. I love that. Oh my God, I'm going to have to look up the whole story. That's good. That's a fun Halloween story. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so Deep, Dark, Dangerous Oracle, Stacy DeMarco. Here is what it looks like on the inside. Unfortunately, there's like the tiniest little photo here. It's fine. So we get a story of each creature because most of these cards are all creatures from myths from around the world too. Usually monsters, because I love monsters. Some of them are just like darker entities. So we get a reversal reading, upright. We get planet companions, all kinds of stuff. So if you're like super witchy, you can get really into it. But if you want to just do some light shadow work, you can also do that with this. Or just a question. If you have a question, here's the back of these cards. I love the snake. It's pretty sweet. I love the different snakes. So here is what the cards look like on the side. They're a red foil. Super pretty. Let me share. Ooh, Kali. Okay, immediately knew who that was. Okay, stunning card. And you might be able to tell. So instead of a lot of the Oracle decks, they tend to, they'll have the title here, but they'll have like a really small description of what the card means, which they do here. So this means respect, Anubis. We have the Morrigan, which means sovereignty. Werewolf. Change. I don't know why I thought it said crange. That's not even a word. Maybe it is. I don't know. We have Banshee, which means grief. The Chimera. Synergy. I just like the wild starry background is cool. So a lot of these are Celtic monsters, and I have to admit I'm horrible with pronunciation, so I'm skipping it. But there's cool Celtic monsters in here, by the way. We have Hecate, which is illumination. If you know the story of Persephone, you know that she was the one who is supposed to illuminate and be able to find Persephone. What mythical creature scares me the most? Oh, I love that question. Oh my God. I'm going to have to think on that one. That's fun. I don't know. If you have one that scares you the most, please share, because now I need to think of mine. Okay, so apparently I'm not going to pronounce any Norse mythology either, but here we have the creator of Norse mythology. A harpy, chaos, and then vampire, of course, hunger. I'm not scared of vampires, but of all the ones, I feel like that's the one that would really get me. Like I'd be screwed. We have, hold on, Sybil, foresight. I believe this is from Greek mythology. I could be incorrect. Maybe it's Roman. We also have a Selkie, who I don't really think is a monster because Selkies are precious. They're just little seal people. We have Shadow. Dragon, of course. See, I don't get scared very easily either. But the idea of having kids scares me, and a demon baby too makes it 2 times worse. Okay, I can agree with that. That's pretty legit, Jessica. I never want kids, especially not a demon kid. I wouldn't either. That would be a nightmare. I think I'm actually with you. A demon child would probably be my literal nightmare. The introduction to, what zombie movie is it where it's the kid who's the zombie wakes the parents up and they're like, oh no, why are you up? And that's my nightmare right there, is like, it's the least expected thing and you want to take care of it, but it's actually out to get you and eat you. So I can't remember what that movie is. What zombie movie is that? Is it Day of the Dead? Dawn of the Dead, maybe? Anyway. So we have a Kelpie. I'll do a few more. Cerberus, of course. And then, let me find one of my favorite cards in here if I can. Ooh, I've never seen this one before. This one's interesting. I love Cerberus. He's very cute. I don't know if I could find my card fast enough, but then we have our beautiful Medusa card as well. So these are the deep and dark dangerous oracle. It's really, really cool if you want to do some shadow work. It's just a really cool basic tarot oracle deck as well. This is by Stacey DeMarco. If you like monsters and mythology, this would be the perfect deck for a gift for somebody. So check that one out as well. All right, y'all. So that actually wraps up this live stream for today. Make sure to subscribe, then you'll be notified when we do go live next time. I think I am going to live stream tomorrow and do some Halloween stuff. Also, if you look at our banner down here, we do have a podcast. We like to stream about dark, spooky books every single month, so make sure to stay tuned there. Join us on all of our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, of course. And thank you everybody who came to chat with me. It's been a long time since we've had like a really chatty group. It's been amazing. Oh, I'm sorry, William. I thought you were leaving. I apologize. I missed your other messages. Okay. So thank you again. I hope to see you all soon. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.